Wednesday and a little bit late because my wellness of Wednesday is not working the same for the computer. But here we are, and get to visit Winston today, who's also being quite difficult in the world of working and wanting to print today. He's very helpful and likes how that comes out. Anyhow, today I just wanted to touch base with you about survivorship. So we use the word survivor from the day of diagnosis as part of Bagot. And so from the day of your diagnosis, you are considered a survivor. And we actually have that definition from the National Coalition for Cancer Survivorship, whereas they define survivorship as living the process of living with, through, and beyond a cancer diagnosis. Whether you're diagnosed today or decades ago, you're considered a survivor. And the reason I was bringing that up today is I think, they talk about it in relation to cancer. We're also many of us surviving a year of living in a pandemic and COVID and making some lifestyle changes and how we go about seeing our medical providers and all of that. So there's a lot of that happening, but it's also the 50th anniversary. They just did a book about, it's not 50th anniversary, but a biography of the cancer survivorship movement. And so a colleague of ours, Judy Pearson, worked with others from NCCS to put together a book about this and the story of how that all came about. And so we just had a chance to watch information about that and how the concept of NCCS and survivorship came about and the survivorship movement for cancer. And so that was really interesting. So I wanted to share that a little bit today and remind all of you about being a survivor and how we look at that word, and everyone is going to treat it differently. And I know some people don't always feel like a survivor when you hear that they were diagnosed. You have a cancer diagnosis, you might not be feeling like you're a survivor, but every day can be a challenge and is a new day. And so something to think about that you survived that day, and maybe your definition of it is a little bit different. That is how we utilize it with Bagot and how we talk about it. And we actually, in the Bagot binder, my companion guidebook, the first page actually identifies that so that people really understand that they're a survivor. And so if you see things throughout, it is recognizing that. So I just wanted to share that all with you today. Winston wanted to say hello and bring you a little bit of casual cheer or frustration, as he sometimes brings me along with the computer today. And wish you all a fabulous and well Wednesday. Stay safe, stay healthy, investigate getting a vaccine. I'm personally excited that Arizona has opened that up here in Arizona, and so many of us can across the country as well, if you're over 16, can start to schedule those appointments if that is the route that you're taking. I know there are others who are not. But remember to also check with your medical provider, especially if you are currently going through treatment and how that might impact you. But we wish you all a fabulous day. Take care. Thanks. We'll see you next week.